I bought a book by Robert Rodriguez called Rebel Without a Crew.
Yes.
And Robert is very big on not, not going to film school, you
Yeah.
know. And it makes sense because when you go to film school and you spend all this money, the $20,500 to be a gopher, because no one's gonna, when you get out, no one's gonna give you big budget to do the movie that you think you're gonna be able to do.
When I'm feeling down, I can't wait for a strong cup of coffee and I tune in. I'm waking on up to Java with Jim. I know my best day can begin. Yeah.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting episode of Java with the JIMS. My name is Jim Meyer, broker associate at Remax Gold. Now you have a friend in the real estate business. I'm talking to my friend Bowfinger in Las Vegas, Nevada. He's a successful filmmaker out there, and we're excited to have him back. People are asking us, Bowfinger, did you go to film school?
I attempted to go to film school. I went to the world famous Hollywood Film School,
Okay.
and that
Dove
was,
Simmons?
huh?
Is that Dove Simmons?
You know what? I don't know who it was. I think it was just the Hollywood Film School.
Okay.
I think that's what it's called. And I went in there, and I remember the lady telling me uh, how much it cost, which was, she said, it's $20,500. I'm like, what exactly is $20,500? Is it 20,000 and then I give you $500 after, or is it $25,000? And I knew I couldn't afford that, so I I walked out. And the funny thing is, I bought a book by Robert Rodriguez called Rebel Without a Crew.
Yes.
And Robert is very big on not, not going to film school. You
Yeah.
know, and it makes sense because when you go to film school and you spend all this money, the $20,500 to be a gopher, because no one's gonna, when you get out, no one's gonna give you big budget to do the movie that you think you're gonna be able to do.
They're not even going to give you $20,500.
Not even close. So you
Exactly.
spend all that money for a nice certificate to go get
Exactly.
coffee.
And
So
there's another book called Everything I Needed to Know About Filmmaking I Learned from the Toxic Avenger. I don't know if that's still in print, but
hmm,
it's a great book. And
hmm,
some really good advice in that book. So you
okay,
gotta, yeah, it might not be in print anymore, but it's a worthy read. I'll bet you half the stuff that you'd learn in that book, you probably already learned by doing it yourself.
right.
But it's a great book. So bottom line is you've had years of experience, which is your film school.
You know what? It actually is, because without even realizing that I was actually going to film school, because when my sons and I, when I broke up with my son's mother and them, my time with them, my visitation time, we'd go to the movies and
Mm.
we watch movies all day. Like we go in during the day and we come out at night. If we watched one movie, my sons thought that they had did something wrong. They were like, "Dad, are we in trouble?" I'm like, "What?" Like, because we only watched one movie. Oh, no, 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 we good. So watching the movies, I learned I watch movies differently than other people.
Yeah.
Like people are laughing and having a good time, but I'm studying how the camera is moving, why the camera is moving, the dialogue is being said. I'm watching the extras in the background, making sure they're doing what they're supposed to be doing.
And the
And
continuity errors, right?
continuity errors, and not realizing that I'm actually going to school, film school,
Yeah.
for all these years. And today, my son's 26 and 24, and we watch movies now, and we'll sit there and look at each other when we catch a continuity error or something wrong. We'll just look at each other like, "Did you see that? I
Yeah,
did."
yeah, yeah. How did they miss that? And yeah,
Right? How did they miss that with
yeah,
such a big budget? They missed that,
yeah. It's
So yeah, that was my film school.
that is great. Do you want to come back tomorrow, talk a little bit more?
Yeah,
All
let's
right, we'll
do
see you again tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, for another exciting episode of Java with the Gyms.